Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to head on over to Review Town? Wake up, sleepyheads, because it's time to have a nice taste of Mom's freshly baked, hot steaming old-fashioned review pie. Alright? You know how we start these streams off. We gotta get our review game on. Let's go. We're gonna do a random review here, alright? I'll tell you what they are at the end, but until then, read, write, speak, practice, review. That's what we're doing here, okay? Please excuse your pal Valen's terrible sloppy handwriting. You know he's always doing his best, just for you, his prized students. It feels nice to not be at war with the review, but to try to just be friends with the review. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's keep going here. Oh, be careful. Careful with these two. That's all I got for now. What do you think? You got a good handle on these? Because that was ku, do, kata, re, I, pa, mo, ki, yo, su in katakana and su in hiragana. Zu, te, u, kun. Could also be read as kimi. Ru, ji, su, ga, and mi. All right, did you slam dunk those? You have a nice taste of that pie there? I hope so. I hope the review's going well for you. Because that's all we got for today, okay? So pull it on into the usual. Would you? Boom. All right. Hey, look. you did it. If you're watching, first of all, if you're watching this right now and you didn't do it, stop. You violated the law. And you need to go back and finish this first. Okay, finish this before moving on, please. All right? For those of you who did, congratulations. You've done hiragana and katakana up to this point. Boom, you got it. And that's why today we're going to do that thing that I told you we're going to do. And that thing is combination sounds. Diphthongs, I believe they're called. That's just the weirdest thing to me. You would diphthong. It just sounds like you're dipping a thong, and I don't want to know what you're dipping it in, but you know what, here's what we're gonna do. I told you when we have combination sounds like this, we have a big character and a little tiny one next to it. We're not calling these combination, conjunction, diphthong, glottal stop pronunciations. No, forget all of that. You know what we're calling these? We're gonna call them tiny hiragana, okay? Tiny hiragana and tiny katakana. All right, because that's what they are. And I'm tired of having to search Google for, like, what do you call those little characters in Japanese? What's the name for that? I'm coining this right now. Tiny hiragana and tiny katakana. That's going in the name of this video. If you're watching on YouTube, it better be. Future Valen, you better stick to that, okay? Anyway, if you remember from what I was telling you, like, remember we had the old vocab word there that went a little something like this? Remember Chan? Remember Shua-chan? And your old pal, not Vin Diesel-chan? Because I do. And remember when I told you then that the ya turning into a tiny ya changes this whole dynamic here, because if this was not tiny, this would be chi ya, right? Because this little guy has been made tiny, it's now cha, okay? And then you throw on the n at the end and you get chang, all right? So you should remember that, because that's an old vocab word we've been going over many times. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with kya today. We're gonna go over the first two bunches of those. And if you know what, if you want to take a look and follow along with us, remember the Yoshida Institute where you were checking your stroke order for hiragana and katakana? Well, I want you to come back over to hiragana over here. Okay? And there's a secret spot down here. Have you ever looked down here? If you haven't, behold, here are all the tiny hiragana. Listed out pretty much in order, and you'll notice that these orders are following the same order that the hiragana charts laid out in, basically, because you've got the K and the G. Remember, the K and the G are part of the same thing, the same, column. It's just using 10-10. And then you go over to the S column and the J, and then the, chi is like the T column, but anyway, it follows this order, right? It's A, Ka, Sa, Ta, Na. Anyway, the important thing to know is that if you come down here, you can take a look at them all listed up, because we're going to go over Kya, Kyu, okay, I can't highlight these. All right. Kya, Kyu, Kyo, and Sha, Shu, Sho today, okay? So first things first, let's try to understand what's going on here. We already understand that making a character tiny and attaching it to a character that comes before it combines them phonetically into one new sound, right? So we've got that understood, hopefully. The other thing you need to know here is that for the time being, there are exceptions to this that we'll cover later, but for the time being, that's only done with ya, you, and yo. Okay, you'll notice all of these are kya, kyu, kyo, gya, gyu, gyo, sha, shu, sho, ja, ju, jo, cha, chu, cho, nya, nyu, nyo, hya, hyu, hyo, bya, bu, byo, pya, pyu, pyo, o, mya, mu, myo. Okay, I'm sorry, I get carried away sometimes. Here's the thing. Let's come back here. That's it. Okay, you should already be able to write these. So this is just going to be practice. We're going to throw these into your rotation because I don't want you to say, well, I already know how to write ki. I already know how to write ya. I don't need to throw them in my rotation. Yes, you do. All right, just please listen to me for once. For the love of God, please. You do need to throw these into your rotation because the act of writing them together like this and saying them as you're writing them in your rotation is going to help solidify this combination sound in your head, in your brain follicles, okay? So that's what we're trying to do here. So let's start with the first one right on the list here, all right? Ki, and then a tiny ya. Now, compared to a normal-sized ya, would be more something like that, right? No. Good. All right, because if we do a normal-sized ya, this is going to say kia. We don't want it to say kia. We want it to say kia. Kia! It's incidentally, kia is an exclamation sound that, well, mostly high school girls use. I suppose any kind of girl, woman could use it. It's definitely not masculine, so be careful with that, boys. If you're one of those, it's like ah, or oh my god, ah, yeah, mushi there's a bug. Tasukete, help me, okay? So, anyway, so you now know, you already know an exclamation to use if you want to sound like a high school girl. There you go, kya. All right, but that's not all. A limited time offer right here on the menu for you. You've also got Q. Okay. Look, that old key is getting an exercise today. Little U. Okay. How cute. All right, and this is Q. Okay. Boom. Don't do it like this. This is key U. No. Bad. Tiny U. Good. Whoa. There we go. Q. All right. Q. That's it. Boom. And the last one here for the K column. We're already doing it. You see how quickly these are coming now? Let's go. You should be super fast at writing ki by now, right? So this is... See, when I write fast, you're gonna start to see like, wait a minute, is that a tiny one or is that a big one? Be careful when you're writing. Don't do it sloppily like this. Don't do it half-assed so that you don't know if it's actually big or small, okay? Just go full-on tiny with it, all right? Kill. All right, go full-on tiny with it. You know what I'm saying? Kill. That's it. Done it. Bye-bye. Bring in the S column, okay? Well, technically, before we do the S's, I mean, if you want to be technical about it, we could also throw in the... Right. What is this? Okay, this is not kya. This is now gya. Okay. So, let's turn it off and be all sneaky-like real quick. Tiny. What's this? You should be able to read them. And boy, is that a big old tail. That U is endowed, okay, if I do say so myself. This is Gyu, alright? It's not Q. So the 10-10 here works the same way. If you want to throw the G rotation in after your Ks, that would be the best thing to do. I do recommend that, but if not, look, I get it. Okay? You don't have to explain yourself to me. Alright, and likewise, tiny. And don't forget that if we put the 10-10 here, this is now gyo. Okay, gyo. Alright, hey, boom. Remember these guys? If we did it like this is she, ya. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to do this. This is sha. Okay, sha. Good, very good. Good job, class. What's this? Shu. Okay, and don't pronounce this. This is not a shoe. Do not wear this out walking. It's not. Don't pronounce it shoe. It's shu. Okay, there's a subtle difference there in the ways that U is pronounced. And if you're still having trouble with U, you can go all the way back to the first like 1 or 2 episodes of the entire series where I go over pronunciation of the basic vowels. U. Remember, it's A, I, U, E, O. It will never be anything different, okay? Let's see that in action there one more time. That is shu. Okay, boom. Got him. Wrap it up. Sho. Okay. Sho. Alright, that's it. Okay, you got it. Now, let me ask you a question. What if I do this? What is this? Well, now that's jo. Right? That's simple. You had the 10-10 there. This would originally be G, right? Just like this would originally be she. But when you throw tiny yo next to it, it is now jo. If you want to throw the 10-10s into the rotation with your S's here, I would highly recommend it. It's going to help you in the long run, all right? It's not... Look, what do we do? Just like 6 combinations here right now? It shouldn't take you that long to throw these in the old notebook, right? Just do it and get it done. So that marks today's section of the combos. We will be moving on again later. Remember, we always take tiny little baby steps, all right? Especially today. Today's tiny day. So we take these tiny baby steps because if you try to overload yourself and put too much into your notebook in one day, it's a waste of time because you are going to forget more than you remember come the following day. So that is the kyaku kyo, gyagyu gyo, shashu sho, ja ju jo. Done. So what do we do when we're done with the character practice for the day? come back up to our vocabulary, which mostly consists of kanji. And if you remember, last time we went over kaishain, company employee. And if you remember, kaisha means company. And in is like, in this case, employee, but it also, if it's just by itself, it could mean like member, right? So we're actually going to go over the next one on the list, and that list is over here. The list we're following, if you're following for Minna no Nihongo, which is ginkouin, right? Up here we had kaishain and shain. Today we're going to do ginkouin. Now, off the bat, you should notice that one of these characters is the same. In. It's written the same and it's pronounced the same as the last vocab word, kaishain. Look, when I turn that layer on, you see this is turning into a jumbled mess because it's overlaying two characters, but this is staying exactly the same because it is exactly the same. So, that's it. What are we going to do to learn it? We always follow the stroke order. Remember, you can type in hiragana here, and if you press space, it's going to give it to you, and it's going to deliver to you the kanji that you're looking for. Ginkouin, bank employee, bank staff member, bank clerk. Okay, any of those are just fine. The important thing is over here, you can click this and check out the stroke order. All right, and when these start getting long like this, I don't like scrolling this little thing here. Just check out the animation, all right? There it goes. You too can check out this animation on your own time while you're practicing. And you better. All right, that's it. Okay, now let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, ging. And by the way, ging by itself, you're learning a word here. This means silver. Oh, it can also mean, well, metal. It can be used, it's used in a lot of words that mean metal. Okay, see right down here. Silver coins, money, silver, metal, silver color. So it's the perfect character to start for the word bank, don't you think? What's the next character? In this case, pronounced coal. And this one's nice and easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Boom, done. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, good. That's the coal portion of ginkouin. And now stop. Right now. Remember when we did kaishain and then I stopped you in the middle of the word and said kaisha means company? Well, guess what? Ginko. Ginko, and technically there's a U here, pronounced ginko, means bank. You're learning so many words in one here, very convenient. And remember, in, you should already know this because we were practicing it with kaishain, but if not, here's a little review-a-roni for you, right there. Easy, the boxes, remember the boxes? Box it again, throw some shelves into the box, close the box off, and give it a little feetsies. All right, remember that? Let's do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ginkouin, bank. Employee, or you could also say, clerk or whatever. It just means somebody who works at the bank, okay? Jeez. All right, that's it. Ginkouin. You did it. Look at that. And by the way, if you want, so all of you who just want, Valen, I just want one vocabulary word. Stop throwing so much information at me. For those of you who just want to learn that and be done, okay, fine. For the rest of you who want some more information here, we know that ginko means bank, and in means like employee or member. And ginkouin means bank employee or bank clerk. This little kanji here, just by learning this, we can learn another word. And this is a verb. Perhaps is this the first verb I'm teaching you, maybe? What is this hiragana here? Right? This is ku, right? Let me get rid of this. This is ku. And this would be pronounced in this case, iku. Which means, let's go. Well, that is actually almost what it means. Iku means to go, or to move. All right, to go is probably the best option here. There's another word, ido, for move, but yeah, basically the verb to go. So, look, you can take this out. Now you know how to say silver. That's gin, right? You could take this out and turn it into its own word, iku, which means go. And you can combine them all together for ginkouin, or bank employee, bank clerk. Okay, so there's a lot of good that comes out of learning just one kanji. By virtue of learning one, when you go later on to start learning other words, you're going to notice this compounding effect where you start seeing the same kanji that you already memorized show up elsewhere, and that really makes studying so much easier. It's like a freebie there. You won the little character lottery when you see a character pop up that you already know how to read and write, right? You just throw it into your rotation. It feels smooth. It's like you already know it, and that's what we're going for. That's the most important thing, right? Okay, so today's vocabulary word was ginkouin, bank employee. I also want to say thank you guys so much for those of you who watched my live stream in Rikuzen Takata the other day on March 10th here in Japan. It's March 9th if you're in the United States. We had a great IRL live stream. We raised so much money for Sakura Line 311, charity organization in Rikuzen Takata that is planting cherry blossoms, 17,000 of them to be exact, across the coast of the city. In memory of the 2011 Great East Japan earthquake that happened officially 10 years ago as of March 11th this year. This Mr. Okamoto actually showing up here in the photos. Met with him during the live stream. We had a great time. He showed us some planting, talked to us about the great work that his team's doing. And hey, check out our Tiltify page, right? We're up to 4,255. Me and my co-host, Hey Poot Poot, aka Patrick. Go check him out on Twitch, Hey Poot Poot. We raised so much money. I was just blown away by the love and support that you all showed us. And look, I don't want to brag here or anything. I don't want to show you up, Patrick, but I'm at the top of the leaderboards here, 1,300. And you're down there at 1,220. What are you doing, buddy? Come on, Patrick. It's neck and neck. Let's get going here. Of course, I do jest. Patrick, such a great guy. It was his idea to have the charity event in the first place, and it was a great success. Thanks to all you guys. We had tons of great donations, good times. We had a 5-hour stream out there live. Definitely look out for that coming up on YouTube here soon. Yeah, we had tons of donations. Hey Poot Poot himself dropped 500 right into my stream, and I returned the favor to him with a slick 500 back in his stream. And we did the Dylan Arnold handshake live on stream, and it was glorious. You know when Arnold in Predator says, "Dylan, you son of a." Well, me and Patrick don't like saying the bad words live on stream. Well, Patrick doesn't. I mean, I actually don't care. If you watch my gaming streams, you know that I have a very bad potty mouth. During the Japanese educational streams, I like to keep it nice and clean so that all the little babbies can watch it. Aren't Japanese, okay? But that's what's going on here. That's why it says "you silly boy" instead of "you son of a." All right. Thank you to all of you guys. Great job to Patrick. Great job to everybody who donated. We did it, right? Our supporters, we have some supporters in the city of Hot Springs, Arkansas, that are actually holding an exhibit as of March 21st as well, during their Cherry Blossom Festival, since they're sister cities with Hanamaki and Iwate, Japan. And they're gonna support us as well with a link to this, and hopefully Hopefully we meet the final goal of 5,000. We actually started out with 1,500, and we hit that goal before we went live, so we raised it. And we're just like, yeah, let's go nuts. Let's see if we can get it all the way up there and really get a lot of cherry blossoms planted. You know what I mean? So Hot Springs might help us out with that as well, the city of Hot Springs in Arkansas. Thank you to all you supporters and viewers over there. Much love and appreciation. Yeah, and good lord. A lot of people stop by to watch that, and we got followers here. Skep22, 14391813, that's an interesting name, but thank you for following. Wookie06, Rudo Maru, It Colin Sane, The O'Neill Appeal, Milena-chan, Thunder Snow, Tainted Crimson 7, Yanagi Kuri, Wind Dancer 945, Estranged Emerald, Leslie 1185, Fumiaki Sasaki, Pop Bookworm Pop, Astrico, Aaron Libra, Jojo 727, Star Kitty 313, The Third Time, Hey It's Charla, the official Hey It's Charla in Japan, has followed me on Twitch. I feel the burning honor. Charla really helped us out big time with the PR. Of course, she does a lot of Japan-related content over on YouTube. Definitely go check her out, Charla in Japan, and Charmeleon. Much thanks to her for getting the word out that we were doing this charity stuff. So thank you, Charla. AMC0308, Corey Alderdice, Yoshie Kato, Dimitrodons, Anime Wings Forever, NPC4458, Matthew Balcom, Alpha Mike 87, Vandalicious, RH Leo, QR's Mom, Shimoko3, H Todd 503, Merchant Virus 18, M Zunic, Softja Cereal, Damasarator, Relativitate, D Dirtle, Luke P, Baj, Bumper Sticker, and Levici. Thank you all for supporting the channel. I love ya. Okay? And with that said, I am going to close it out here. So thank you guys for popping on in for another episode of Learn Japanese with translator and time traveler Phelan Hark. Yours truly. Hope you all have a great evening or morning wherever you are, and I will see you next time. So keep the studying going, keep the rotations going, and I will try to keep popping these episodes out as fast as I can, okay? So, take care.